I have had a couple of questions about how I keep my machine clean. And to be honest with you guys, I don't clean it as much as I should. It does look pretty clean though. All this like brown stuff on the heads, it's oil that drips down over time because I do oil it up quite often. And that's kind of like never gonna go away. But if you guys wanna get real crazy with it, you guys have to break everything apart and then simply grab a spray bottle like this one over here. And if you guys can see, it has a green solution in it. The stuff that's in here is called Simple Green. You guys can find it at Ace Hardware. You guys can find it, I think, at Walmart. If not Walmart, then Home Depot for sure. So what I do with the Simple Green, I like to go halfway with the Simple Green and the other half with water. And for example, like if we wanted to clean this up, all we have to do is just stamp it. Normally with this stuff, I like to let it sit for a couple of minutes, maybe like 5 minutes, and then I come back, I damp it once again, and then with a wet rag, I just come over and I scrub it. The last step is to grab a clean rag, kind of like damped with just water, and you clean off like the chemical or the Simple Green off of the head or whatever it is that you're gonna use. So all this stuff will look pretty much almost chrome again with the Simple Green. I don't like to clean the heads too much because I like to keep them nice and lubricated, and that just kind of happens with time. What you can do is grease up these heads right here inside of them and oil the moving components. Everything else you can clean around it, like you can clean this stuff, you can clean all of this, the frame. The moving components, like I said, if you have the micro registrations, I don't like to put this stuff in there because it's kind of like a degreaser and it will dry out all the moving parts. So once you have this sitting down for about 5 minutes, all you have to do is come and wipe away, and it looks pretty clean to me. So I like to do this about every 3 months at least, and that keeps your machine pretty damn clean, I would say. That's also a very good cleaner for your floors and for the restroom. So, and it smells good too. So there it goes. A quick tip for those who's been asking me about cleaning your machine. A lot of people like to use WD-40. WD-40 does eat away the ink if you have like ink sitting around in your press, but so does the Simple Green. The Simple Green doesn't work as good as the WD-40, so if you want to take care of those areas with the WD-40 before you use the Simple Green, then I suggest you do that. And one last thing, I wanted to talk to you guys about the merch for V23. So I've been rocking it since I talked about it. I know you guys don't see it all the time because I have the designs on the back, and it's pretty cool. The one person that has purchased a shirt, she was very happy with it. If you're watching the vlog, thank you for the support. So I wanted to keep a count and I forgot to do this. So we're gonna go ahead and address this right now. So I wanted to keep a count and I never really got around to it. So we're gonna go ahead and address this right now. So V23 merch day 1. So we've only sold 1 item. That's it. So for that one person that did buy a t-shirt, I truly appreciate it. Thank you very much. My goal initially when I launched the website, I did the photo shoot, got the designs ready for you guys, was to honestly just sell one. When that first sale came through, I was kind of like in disbelief. I didn't think it was gonna happen, but it did happen. So that's really all we have from day 1. We only have 1 item sold, and it's cool. Thank you guys very much. I hope that this tip was helpful. I know that some of you guys have questions about how to keep your equipment clean. This is how I do it. There's possibly a ton of different ways, but that's just how it works out for me. And before we leave today, we have been taking care of a lot of work. I just printed out a bunch of film for the stuff that Christian ordered. I pulled out some film for reorders, and in a couple of minutes here, when my orders are ready for pickup, or the blinks, I'm gonna go over to McCurry's and pick those up so we can come in and start printing. Yesterday I sent out 2 quotes. They're pretty big, at least for me, for the size of this company. And I took care of an invoice for a school. They want me to take care of their merch for the winter wear. I'm very happy about all that stuff, you know, staying up late at night, taking care of invoices and making sure that everything is right for your customer and in detail. It just it makes me feel like I'm in control of everything. I know that eventually I'm gonna have to let go of these things, but as long as I can figure out how to do them efficiently and do it right, then when the right person comes around, I can teach them what I know so that they can take care of that part of ordering or handling customers or whatever it is that we're doing. So thank you guys for watching. Also, I didn't mention, but Daniel from 19th Avenue placed a big order as well, so we're picking those up. Daniel, I don't want you to feel left out. I know you watched the vlog. Your film is secure back here. We just got to pull it, and we're gonna burn it so we can get yours going as well. Oh, look at that. It's my design from Copper Ink.